Hello and welcome to the introductory video for Niveau 2.0. My name is Iris Rose and for summer 2015 I was developer and software tester of the system. My fellow team member Absalom Lawande was also developer and software tester. Niveau is a social website that will allow people to set up dinner events with friends in the best restaurants of the area. It will be a social tool for restaurants, chefs, and dinner guests. The current system has a lot of features implemented but still not ready to launch, because it requires improvement in the look and feel and responsiveness of the pages so they can render in all screen sizes. The system also requires additional features that will help improve usability and navigation within the web application. Bug fixes are also necessary on the current system to deliver the expected performance. This is the Gantt chart that we use for summer 2015. We use an agile methodology. The work was split into sprints, and every sprint had the following phases: analysis, design, implementation, testing, and integration. Here you can see all the tasks that were developed for each sprint. All these tasks were successfully completed. The following stories were implemented during summer 2015. View blog, improve user page aesthetics, create a set terms and condition template, show no notifications, a localization to user profile page, a localization to home page, improve blog category section, select an image for the blog header, add remove user to from beta version, investigate Twitter API, research how to get users' email if signing with Twitter, implement get user email if signing with Twitter, improve site navigation bar, add new feature to blog page, investigate search method for Meteor.js, create blog search, create user-friendly search widget, and fix all the defects found during testing. This is the use case diagram that we have for the system. Here you can see that we have three actors: registered user, unregistered user, and the admin. And here are listed all the functionalities that each actor can do in the system. Now I'm going to be explaining some of the sequence diagrams that we created during the development phase. The first one is select image for blog header. In this one, the admin has to select a post that he wants to edit and has to select also the image that he wants to add as the image header. After he clicks on that image, the blog page sends a request to the server asking him to update that blog and set that image as the blog header, and the server sends a request to the database updates the blog, and then in the blog page the admin can see that that image is set as header because the icon changed, and also if he goes to the blog page he can see it there. Next one is add user to beta version. The admin that is on the profile page of a specific user click on the add user beta button. After that, the profile page sends a request to the server to add that role to that user. The server sends the request to the database updates the user role of that specific user and returns a success message. After that, the server does two things: send a welcome email to the user and also set a session variable to true, and that allows to change the button from add to beta to remove from beta. Next one is the friend search. Here the user has to enter in the search input some characters or a name, and then after that a request is sent to the server with that parameter. The server sends the request to the database, and the database returns the results to the server. And after that, the server sends the result to the result page. After that, the user clicks on one of the results that he got, and he gets and he is rendered to the profile page of that person. And the last one, the blog page search, the user enters a search parameter in the search input. The search input sends a request to the server with that parameter, and the server sends it to the database, and the database returns all the blogs that match that parameter. And after that, the results are sent to the search result page, and there the user can click on a specific result in the read more, and it's going to be rendered to the specific blog. Now I'm going to be talking about the system decomposition. Nibble is being built using a client-server model and the Meteor.js framework that is an open source platform made to make web development easier. The key innovation of Meteor is that where a Rails app only lives on the server, a Meteor app also includes a client-side component that will run on the browser. What Meteor does is that takes a subset of the database and copies it into the client. This architecture allows Meteor to do many cool things, and it's called Database Everywhere. Meteor also handles the heavy lifting of keeping the client and the server data in synchronization. The system deployment. There are three major subsystems: the client, the server, and the database, as you can see here on the picture. The client will use a computer or mobile interface and run on a web browser, for example Safari, Mozilla, and Chrome. Nibble 2.0 uses also Amazon S3 servers. All main resources are stored on the server, and these include images and files. And MongoDB is the database used by this system. The security privacy. The publish-subscribe mechanism that Meteor has limits the data that can be retrieved from the server. The operation of the client-side collections are by default restricted. Meteor doesn't use session cookies. This makes the cross-site request forgeries impossible. Meteor uses Bytescript to store hash passwords. And now I'm going to be talking about the class diagrams. We did two because we work on separate features. This one is the class diagram for the blog and has all the objects that are related and are used in the blog category, the blog, the comments, and the blog page, and the relationship between them. And this class diagram is for the user profile page and the friends page. And here are the objects that were used on the collection, all the data, and the relationship between them. This is the state machine for the search in the blog. The first thing that has to happen is the user must log in. If it fails to log in, it will stay there in the welcome login state. After that, if the login is successful, it will go to the home page. And in the home page, if click in the blog page link, it will go to the blog search state. And after enter all the search parameters, it will go to a result page state. And in all of these two states, he can log on and he will be out of the system. These are the test cases for the search in the blog. The precondition are the user has to type the Nibble URL and has to log in. After that, he can enter a search parameter and then select a result from the drop-down, and it's going to be redirected to the specific blog. That's the Stony test case. And the rainy one is the user has to go to the Nibble URL, log in, enter a search parameter that is not on the database, and then the search result will show no blog found. And finally, I will show you a brief demo about Nibble. This is the Nibble website. You go and you sign in. You can sign in with Twitter, you can sign in with Facebook, or with a username or email. I will sign in with my username. since I am signing in as an admin. So I will show you all the functionalities that an admin can do. The admin can post blog and, as I told you before, can set an image as a blog header. So here you go to a specific blog post that is published, and you see here this is checked. So this is the current image header that is on the blog now. If you go and click on this one is the image that is going to be set now as the header. You can go to the blog here and you will see that image. You see? You can see that this one is the one that is set on the testing K-pops. So you can go here and I'm gonna change it so you can see. You see this one is the one that is set. We can set this one and go back to the blog and you will see that this one was set. Also, the admin can go to a user profile, for example this one, a specific user profile, and he can click here and it's gonna say, are you sure you want to remove user from beta? And you click OK and you see that the button changed. Here you see that beta is not here in this user. So let's go ahead and add it to beta. When you add it to beta here, you see that the role appears here. So the user was added to beta too. And also he can do all this functionality, but the ones that I made were the add user to beta and the select image header to the blog. And also we made the improvement of the navbar to show responsive in all the screen sizes. I'm going to show you now so you can see. You see, it always shows fine on all the screens. So these are the functionalities for the admin. Right now I'm going to sign out and I'm going to go to the blog so you can see the functionalities that can be that the unraised user can do. The unraised user can see the blog, see a specific blog, tweet the blog, share the blog on Facebook, and can search in the blog. You see? Can also open the About page without being logged in. Can change the localization, French, German, Italian. And now I'm gonna log in. As a Razer user. Now I am a Razer user. As a Razer user, what I can do is edit my account. Always click save. I can view my friends. You see, this is my friend. I can go to my profile page. Here's my profile page, and in the future we will be showing events and reviews. And here, as a Razer user, I can see my friends, and if I click here, I will go to my friend profile page. I can remove friends and add messages to my friend. And these are the friends of my friend. And also I can search for friends. If you see here, you get your friend, and you get all the friends of your friend that are not your friend, but you can go to the profile page and add them as a friend, as you can see. And the last one that I want to show you, the last feature that I want to show you is, if you sign up with Twitter, you're gonna, right now I was logged in my Twitter account, that's why it doesn't ask me for my credential. And here, if you didn't have your email in the system, but currently this one has the email in the system, as you can see here, but if it didn't have it, it will get it from Twitter. And that is all what we did in summer 2015 for this Niva 2.0 project. I thank you all for your attention, and have a great day.